Alabama Senator Katie Britt. She is leading negotiations for Republicans on the board. Let me just put it up for everybody. These are the demands from the Democrats as we have listed here. Targeted enforcement, no masks, requiring ID, protecting sensitive locations, and stopping racial profiling. It goes on and on. No paramilitary police. And then this one's interesting. Body cameras for accountability, not tracking. Senator, this is all before we got the news this morning from Tom Homan in Minneapolis that they are drawing down that surge in Minneapolis. They believe they've concluded to the best of their ability the mission as they had spelled it out. Will that break the logjam and maybe prevent a government shutdown?
Look, what we need is Democrats to continue to have dialogue and to operate in good faith. They wanted a 2-week CR. We allowed them to have these conversations and negotiations. And Dana, it took them a week to come up with that list that you just put up on the screen. Then it took them 3 more days to come up with legislative text. We responded with a list of our own and then came out with legislative text to them last night. I think it's really important we continue this dialogue and also realize what's at stake. A partial shutdown of Homeland Security is an actual shutdown of all things that keep Americans safe and our border and our country secure. So you're shutting down FEMA, Dana, you're shutting down TSA, you're shutting down the Coast Guard, you're shutting down Secret Service, amongst the important work that Border Patrol and ICE do. And I think it's really important that we stand shoulder to shoulder with our law enforcement officers, that we stand for the law, that we stand for enforcing it. We know the way you do that matters, and we want to do that the right way. The president is committed to that. I think you've seen that from him, Dana. You saw him reach out to the governor. You saw the president reach out to the mayor. You saw Kristi Noem say we're going to send body cameras out throughout these agents that are here in our interior. You've seen what Tom Homan's done today. So for any Democrat to say we are doing anything but operate in good faith is absolutely false. And what this means is by not allowing us to continue this conversation, by actually shutting down the department, they're playing politics. They're not taking the wins. They're not helping us, continue to do better and be better. They want a political issue. You just heard it from the candidate that was on the screen right before me, where she said she wanted to abolish ICE. And look, Republicans aren't going to let that happen.
Senator, does that mean that you believe the test vote this afternoon will fail?
Unfortunately, I think Democrats are going to put politics over people. There are significant guardrails that have been put in place already in the bipartisan piece of legislation that we negotiated. I think that they will vote that down, which means that people are going to continue this enforcement, but they're not going to have the guardrails that were negotiated on a bipartisan way. And so I think Democrats actually have to reckon with that point. You just heard Tom about all the good work that is done, that Tom just laid out, 3,000 unaccompanied children that they have identified and found that will obviously, now be in a better position as a result of this. We know that we have criminals off the streets. We're going to continue all of these operations, but Democrats are choosing to not allow the guardrails that we negotiated in a bipartisan way to be a part of that, and instead they're going to play politics for their leftist base.
Okay, I have one more thing for you. Senator Schumer says that the SAVE Act, which would require ID for voting, is dead on arrival in the Senate. Watch here.
Republicans bristle, the right wing bristles, every time I say that the SAVE Act is Jim Crow 2.0. They don't like it because sometimes the truth hurts. The SAVE Act is dead on arrival in the Senate.
Here's the poll on voter ID laws. All voters, 84%, Democrats at 70%, Republicans, 96%. Any thoughts as to why they are twisting themselves into knots in order to prevent this common sense legislation from going through, especially if 70% of their voters actually want it too?
Absolutely. This is an 80-20 issue. President Trump has made sure that we're returning to common sense. This is common sense. Non-citizens are not allowed to vote. This ensures that and ensures that your vote counts. People want free and fair elections. And the fact that Democrats are running away from this is, again, yet another time where they don't understand the American people. So we're going to keep fighting on this. I actually spoke with President Trump about this yesterday morning. He is fully committed to making sure that Americans can have faith in their elections. Spoke with Mike Lee about it yesterday and last night. So we're working on a plan to how do we move this forward. I think the American people will make this decision, and they're going to side with common sense, and that's what Republicans are putting forth with the Save America Act.
Senator Katie Britt, well, you've got your work cut out for you. Stay in touch.
That's right.
Thank you so much.